A little social hour, I see. I think it's exactly what it looks like. Don't let me interrupt. Pull up a couple of chairs and get cozy, why don't you? Just grabbing coffee? That's odd because the last time I checked, neither of you are on break. So what I'm seeing is coffee and chit-chat hour on the company dime. Need I remind you both that time theft is a real offense? One that I do not tolerate in my company. Understood? Yes. I suggest you get back to work. Especially if you plan on getting a bonus this year. Absolutely not. You have got to be joking. You. Yes, you. In my office. Now. Shut the door. Whatever you're currently working on can wait. Sit. Did I, or did I not, ask for the projections to be finalized yesterday? You sent them. Let me take a look again. And yet somehow my inbox doesn't have them. Shall I check junk mail? I'm glad your memory has returned to you. Oh, a little more time. Convenient. Remind me, what exactly is your job here? Yes. What were you hired for? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't to waste my time. And while we're on that subject, that client called again this morning. I had to step in. Again. I believe I was firm to you about mending that relationship. Without our clients, we don't have jobs. Perhaps you should remind yourself of that next time you decide to disobey my orders. Tell me, do you get some weird satisfaction out of testing my patience? Because it seems to have been your entire focus for the last 2 weeks. You're slipping, getting distracted, and taking my deadlines as suggestions. You used to be so good, obedient. In the 2 years that I've known you, you've never been this disorganized. Promoting you to my second was supposed to be a great decision. And they didn't even offer this as a position. But of course, I always get what I want. So you can imagine What a slap to the face this feels like. You know it's about more than just missed deadlines. I notice you at that coffee station at the same time every day. Convenient, it's the one that's in my field of view. With that same coworker of yours. Your cubicle neighbor, I think I heard you call it. Mm-hmm. Are you trying to make me jealous? Because of course, that won't work. And I can make anything happen in this company. And my company. Just a snap of my fingers. You're more than welcome to test out that statement. But that's the sort of power you get when you climb your way to the top, just like I did. Must I set up a desk for you in my office? Make you face the wall like you're in a timeout? What do I mean by jealous? Do I need to Google the definition for you? No, really. It's no trouble. Then don't ask those questions. I should have you fired for these slip-ups. Anyone else would have packed up their desk the second they stepped a toe out of line. Strike one was the late projections, and strike two was the client. And sweetheart, I don't offer strike threes. You're lucky I can't be bothered finding your replacement right now. And I somewhat enjoy looking at you. That's all. You can go now. Wait a moment. How could I forget? A little birdie told me that there was some arrangement of a drink after work today. With that little neighbor of yours. Oh, a bunch of you plan to go. Well, that's a real shame. You're going to feel really embarrassed about having to cancel those plans. Of course I'm serious. You're staying until you've finished all of your work. And if that's going to pose an issue, I suggest you say something. That's what I thought. Oh, and if you wouldn't mind, shut the door on your way out. You're still here. What a nice surprise. I forgot about our little chit-chat earlier. I'm usually the last to leave, and I was just about to lock up. How's that work coming along? Good. See? A little slap on the wrist, and you're on the right track again. And in future, I expect you'll prioritize your work over social gatherings. Well, enjoy your weekend. Look, I'm sorry about earlier. I know I can be a little possessive over my things. Like you. I don't like to be jealous. And I know you've been doing it on purpose. Don't play coy. On paper, what I'm saying right now goes against the company's code of conduct. I wouldn't take that risk for nothing. and my instincts are never wrong. I know you feel it too. Huh. You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I might as well take a look at what you've done so far. Let me just take a seat right here. Nice and close. Could you take a second and show me what you've done? Uh-huh. I really want to see. Please? And while you're at it, stop working and look at me. I will stop any future advancements if you can look me in the eyes right now and tell me that you don't feel the same. And I will never bring it up again. So go ahead. I'm ready. You're awfully quiet. And your cheeks, they look flushed. You feeling okay? Are you nervous that I'm so close to you? So go on. I'm waiting. I saw that. You, glancing down at my lips. I know enough about body language to know that that means. It means that you want to kiss me. Yes, it does. You just did it again. Did the thought of us kissing just play out in your head? Because it did in mine. Like I said, just say you're not interested, and it'll be strictly business from here. But there is something about you. You drive me crazy. Oh yeah, I think you were supposed to tell me that you don't want this.